Yeah, it's look, I still feel like Bloodseeker, if you play at pause 1, you gotta change up your play.
Yeah. Of course, that final lane, John, top lane, Toy and Tig are going to be against Bok and Carlo, and you've already talked about this laning phase and how the shackles and Bloodright could work very effectively as Garcha mid lane. He might drop. Yoet's going to have the vision with the Observer Ward. Yoet does indeed end up securing first blood here on the Invoker.
But just cuts off your aggression massively.
Still trying to abuse that Bloodright, but now Tig is going to be the one to be chased down. Because they've got so much damage here on the side of TNC, and Tigger, he is still healing up, but not quite enough.
Safe lane, please.
Tigger trying to get aggressive here on Carlo, but Carlo's more than happy to fight back. No problems here for the Weaver. Meanwhile, mid lane, Febby's going to rotate. Garcha's out of mana. Oh, he's probably just gone here, Febby. He'll be the mid lane to help out, and I think this is a very smart move from any Enchantress player. Just rotate during that 5-minute siege creep as Yoet is going to try and move in, but Garcha's going to go for the fight. He's going to be very careful. There aren't many heroes around, but they are still trying to focus down this Invoker as now Massa's going to show up. Do they have the detection? They do. Yoet still dropping quite low and eventually will drop. Pump faked as Tigger. Can almost smell Carlo in this position. Massa, he's going to show up with the Night Stalker now with the Dark Ascension. Bloodright is there. Garcha will go for the Vortex back into the Wraith King, but now they found the Pango with the Crippling Fear Bomb. He can't get the Rolling Thunder off in time. So Garcha, he'll just keep going onto Yoet. Life Train will be there to help him out. Massa, he's the one that picks up another kill onto Carlo as Yoet. Down towards the bot side, they might find Febby and Bot. Febby going to be scouted out by Massa. They want the Pango rather than the Inch, but they might just be able to find both. Bok, he's going to go for the Rolling Thunder back in onto Tigger and Boomboy, but there's your option out from Toy. That's going to make life very hard for Bok, but he'll TP out. Instead, they're trying to focus down Febby. They've even popped the Dark Ascension trying to find Yoet in the backside, but he's going to be fine with the Ghost Walk. Because Febby, he is still walking away. They will eventually pop the Vortex and hopefully take him down. Garcha, he's going to have a look around for Young God and might actually find him on the Wraith King. Garcha going to zip through with the Orcan up. They'd love this Wraith King pickup if they can get it. They might find the first life, and they will, but can they find a second? Massa, he's going to show up. Young God, he'll go for the stun out as Massa will keep the chase up for the Wraith King. But now Garcha, he's out of mana and needs to get out of there. As Bot will go for the Rolling Thunder. He'll lock down the Storm, even going all the way to the death. But is it really worth it here for TNC? As Motivate.Trust, they'll just keep going on to Febby. And they should be able to find another. And they will.
Don't worry.
Now going to group up mid lane, TNC. They'll go for a 4-man smoke up. Using Febby as the bait mid lane. He's died a couple times here on the Inch, but again, it does take quite a while to take him down. So move in to that dive triangle. Toy does not want to get caught out like this again. He's going to rush in, but Young God, he'll be there with the follow-up. They'll drop the shackles and the surfboards, trying to take Toy down, or rather protect him. In the meantime, Garcha on the side, taking down Yoet. But Toy has died. They left the Bloodseeker alone happening. They do group up together top lane, but it won't matter as TNC. They're going to get themselves a free Aegis and Shards the way of Yoet and Bok. Here we go again. Febby gonna move in already, trying to get the bait going. As Motivate, they are gonna take it. They'll zip through. Garcha trying to get the edge, but Boomboy, he's been caught out of the Pugna. He won't die yet. In fact, shackles and surfboards have been dropped onto the Wraith King. Garcha, though, he's gonna keep trying in the backside. Toy will chase down Carlo, but the time lapse is gonna allow him to survive. As Toy, he'll keep chasing. Bok is continuing to just Rolling Thunder around as Massa now will keep up onto the Weaver. Carlo somehow still alive, still rushing away from Massa, who's chasing him down, and will finally find him. We've seen many times they don't really want to try and focus down the Inch first.
Tower is under attack.
They'd much rather go for the rest of TNC if they can find them, and in fact they're going to find Bok. Crippling Fear already there. Bok does not have Swashbuckle away. He already committed it to try and farm that neutral camp, so he's going to pay with his own life, it seems like. He is immediately down, and they've spotted out Carlo. They land the dust, and even with the time lapse, it may not matter, as eventually Carlo is going to drop to Massa Ross. TNC, they're still grouped up around that tier 1 tower, but it's still very dangerous as Yoet is going to try and jump in. They spot out Massa with the Sunstrike, and they're going to be able to get him. It's the rest of Motivate.Trust. They're going to smoke up and try to go into their own triangle. They may run right into Young God here on this Wraith King if they can. He does have the BKB up. Instead, they're trying to Bok. Bok, he's dropping so darn low, so darn quickly. They've already found one as now Young God. He's a much, much bigger target. And it looks like he may just lose his first life. In fact, never mind. He's still alive. Massa, he went onto Yoe once again. On that Invoker, they might just have him, and they do. And now with the first life gone on Young God, they can just keep going as Motivate.Trust look for a big cleanup, and they'll get Carlo.
We'll go for a smoke play here.
Could be their last one if they're not too careful. John Garcha still does not have the buyback gold available, but he's going to find Carlo. Still Yoe going to be around to try and protect us. Now Garcha forced to pop the BKB early, and Carlo, he's going to survive. With the time lapse, he can keep this team fight going. Massa just trying to chase down Febby, but that's not going to work out either. As Febby has the tips over, and now Garcha, boy, he's been caught out. Young God's in. Do they have the detection though? The Storm's still just walking away. In fact, now Toy, he's going to man fight against Young God. The Raid King gonna lose his first life as Tigger in the pre-line in big trouble. May just drop and will, but he'll buy it back. They want to keep the fight going. Garch is gonna go for a reset as Febby's still alive on the engine now. Massaros, he's the one in trouble with the cold snap. He's just trying to run away, but it may not be enough. Garcha, he'll zip right through. Young God ends up going down as now Yoe. He'll drop to boot. At least the first life, and they'll find a second. So Motivate.Trust able to keep Garcha alive. Massa looking to move in. Young God gonna see them, but they'll get the detection down early, and they will see the Raid King now. So Motivate just waiting very patiently. He's not moving with the Hex out. Vortex there from Garcha. They've got two targets. Toy, he's doing a lot of damage right now. Young God, he might be in trouble. He'll have to man fight back here against the Bloodseeker, but it's way too tough. The first life will go the way of Motivate, but now can they survive the secondary as Young God? He's in. Boom Boy's already gone. They're trying for Toy as he will barely survive on the Bloodseeker, and Garcha, he moves in for another massive vortex onto TNC. They found Yoe, Febby, and Young God. They're all gone. Motivate.Trust now can keep going as Bok's the only one left. Oh boy. The Massa and Garcha boy, they'll get it. Seems like TNC want to try and go for that big fight now. Roshan's up in 30 seconds, so Young God gonna move in. Massa already popped the Crippling Fear and Dark Ascension, but he's alone. He's waiting for his team to kind of make their way over. They're trying to force this fight, but they've lost the BKB out. In the meantime, Young God, he's on the cliff.
What?
Oh, he's blinked right on top of the cliff. That is not what you want to see, as now the Vortex comes out. They'll take him out on the high ground. He's got no way down here, John. How do you get down? Garcha Boy's going to move in along with Massaros as Young God's gone. He just bought the Swift Blink.
Keep that defense up here.
Tier 3 tower not going to last very long, especially with that Swift Blink up. Oh, that's a great Hex out, Garcha! Oh, he's been caught. They're trying to save him. Garcha boy, he's barely going to survive. He'll get the cheese off, and now he'll move in. Yoe is gone. Maybe they can defend this for Toy. He's going to lose the Aegis, but now the Rolling Thunder's there. They've got the first life of the Raid King, and somehow Garcha, he's still trying, still moving in. As Young God, he'll go for the man fight onto the Bloodseeker as Fox just permanently setting him up. Toy's gone. He'll buy back. They've got Young God down. Maybe this is the team fight for Motivate, but Garcha boy, he will finally die. It's going to be a 5-man smoke now from Motivate. Roshan's going to be 1 minute away now. It's Motivate. They're going to try and move in. They've already found the Raid King. They've locked him down along with Tigger. That's going to be the first life gone already. A great start for Motivate.Trust. Toy, however, in big trouble is gone. Oh, he doesn't have buyback gold. I guess it was on cooldown anyway. It won't matter too much for TNC. They'll keep going, trying to find a number. They might have to settle on Tigger. But it's still a great kill here onto the Shadow Shaman. In fact, Boom Boy even going to be caught here by Bok, who just keeps going. And this could be it. Oh, now they can. The creep wave is here. Never mind. They're going to go after the Ancient. The Tigger is going to make the jump in onto Yoe, but Young God's just ignoring everything. They'll try to lock him down with the shackles, slow him down from taking this Ancient out, but he's going after the Ancient. He doesn't care about anything else. He'll just keep getting disabled up here by Tigger, but eventually they'll find the killer's Young God now. He's had enough. He'll go on to Massa, but he's going to lose first life of the Ancient. Is going to go down, and Motivate.Trust will end up losing game 1 here to TNC.
Yeah. I mean, Tide still fits. You get Tide TA again. You know, and that's a combination we've still seen time and time again, no matter how many years have passed, Mike. It still gives you everything.
Tide
And there you go. There you go. The Masa Tide comes out. As you called it, Mike. The absolute... Well, I don't know if he's going to be smiling that much, Mike, considering where NGX is heading up, but... After all these years, you can't tell my laughter apart. Oh, I'm so sad, Mike. My heart's broken.
Oh, sorry, John. Tigger might go into the side of TNC, and they are going to spot him, but it's a bit too late. Instead, they're going to try for the Tide Hunter. Massa, a bit of a tankier target, but they might just have enough. With the static link out, it's just plenty of damage here for Young God. Who do they want the kill to go over to? They'll give it to Yahweh. I think they...
It shouldn't take too long, but you are starting to see that open up again for TNC just a bit more here.
Oh, they've actually found the Pugma. Boom Boy. He's going to try to get out of this, but they've got plenty of damage along with Yahweh. Still, you'll see Garcha trying to trade.
Press needs to wait for here.
Oh, there's Febby. He's got the Dark Troll Summoner. That's going to be so much damage to come in. They might be able to gank him up, but it's still just an Enchantress. Febby, he'll die. Even though you die, of course. TNC, though, they're not done. They're going to go for another 4-man smoke up. Yeah, with this Harpy Scout, they've got so much vision to be able to provide for themselves. Could be a very challenging team fight for Motivate to try and take. Especially if Toy doesn't want to get involved here. But he may have no choice in the matter as they do catch him out. They'll try and go for the Ink Storm, but it is going to land. And now with the Rolling Thunder, it's landed in the right spot. Toy, he's still going to go for the fight with Massa. He jumps in for a big Ravage, but they're going to lose the TA. Oh, the Soul Bind just locked in the Pango on the exact right spot. Massa is still going to try and chase down Carlo. They'll be able to get him down, but at what cost? It's still a 3-for-2 trade. And 2 cores will go down for Motivate. In fact, they've even found the Void Spirit.
BKB has to come through as well for the TA before these fights break out.
More lane, Febby gonna get jumped. Spirit Vessel is gonna make it hard for him to heal up, and eventually Garcha will be able to take him down. But now Young God trying to go for a trade. In fact, Garcha, he stepped right into the Razor. Oh, he stepped right in. That is not what you want as the Void Spirit. He's gonna pay for it.
Trust, it's still a matter of waiting for your TA. Toy is going for a blink instead of BKB, maybe just feeling secure enough in durability. They're fighting over the triangle right now.
Yeah, they're going to try and get Febby. He's still not down, though. Actually surviving as they'll pop the Ravage. It does land on 3. Massa going after Carlo and the DK. Meanwhile, Young God does show up onto Toy, but he's man-fighting this one out, but he's lost all his damage. He needs to get out of there. Toy, he came in a bit too late. He may get punished, but Bok doesn't have the Rolling Thunder. In fact, now he does. He might try to turn, but Toy, Bok still playing around. Bok barely able to survive, and the Pango is going to have to leave.
So a little bit longer until that 15 fight spell. They will smoke up, though, but I believe that was caught out by 1/3 forward wards here.
And now Rolling Thunder, Yahweh gonna move in, already finding Toy on the Templar Assassin, and now with the lockdown, they should have it. Toy, Decrepify is there, but it won't matter because Bok will run right over the TA. They even found Boom Boy, and that's gonna be TNC moving back into the Roshan pit. In fact, never mind that for a second. Carlo gonna spawn out Garcha, trying for the TP play out, but it's not gonna matter. Yahweh has plenty of damage with the Breathe Fire and the TA to try and catch her way up. There's going to be a big 5-man smoke up, though. Aegis expiring in 15 seconds. They might time this perfectly.
Top tower is under attack.
Thing is, TNC seemed very ready for it. Young God, he'll frontline along with Febby. Still 5 seconds left, but he's got a BKB available. They are just waiting very patiently for it to expire. Now they'll make the jump in, but disruption is there from Carlo. Ravage will not land. And Massa now, they're forced to take down Febby, but you've got this big Razor problem. And Toy, he's had the life sapped away from him as Boom Boy, trying to keep him alive, but it's not gonna matter. Oh, Carlo with the quick hands on the Shadow Demon gets the tip out from Young God. How good was that, John? Big smoke. Motivate now going to try and get something done as they've already found the Pango Bok. Could be a great start, though. He's going to get the roll off, and now the Ravage. It's been committed, but it doesn't land on the target he wanted. And Toy in the backside, he went right in. He trusted the Ravage was good, but it wasn't good enough as Massa's going to go down. This game's over. Garcha to drop. They aren't going to call it, but they're down. Of course, I believe they have one more range barracks to go before the Megas are incoming.
Radiant's top
Plenty of time on the Dragon Form to get that done. As bot lane, they are still fighting. Garcha is going to be able to take down Carlo. They're still just trying to deal with Bok right now as the line fade does come in. They're still just fighting, but Rolling Thunder now being committed. Bok, he's distracting 4 heroes at once as Young God, he's going to move in. Tigger's going to drop. Garcha, he's going to be left to live. Young God will spare him, but they've got the Megas up. The TNC... Mass is just farming the heavy jungle right now. He's brought the drums up, John. They're going to try one last time. They need a good Ravage though. Massa not able to find one yet. Garcha's moved in, but he's all alone to boot. He'll be forced to step out as the tier 4 tower is just under siege, just being taken down as they're going to move in eventually. In fact, TNC the ones to go in themselves, taking down Boomboy without buyback available. Still the Ravage up, still waiting. Massa, he'll pop it, but it's only onto the Dragon Knight. And that's it. GT's called Boomboy. He's seen enough. TNC, they manage a 2-0 victory over Motivate, and I believe that at least ensures that sadly the AP Sports are going to be the victims here, John, and they will be relegated out of Division 2.